Oh, hello, Garo. Hello, Garo.
We went out during the night on a small little adventure where each of us had our own little fucking incentive.
And ran into the boogeyman.
We ran into a boogeyman, each one of us separately, as the town's power ended up shutting down for its reset. Got the notion that we should go underneath the city. We eventually grouped up and went back to find, I think it was a person thing. Oh yes, it was Dylan. We found Dylan and we were questioning her, and then her dad picked her up. And that's it.
Yeah, her dad get bad vibes.
Moider.
Dev, are you going to be streaming tonight?
Yes, I'm already live.
Okay. Can you send me the link so I can send it at somebody else?
Yeah, I can do that.
Don't do it, Dev.
Okay.
Too late, I already copied it.
But that doesn't mean you can have to hit send.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Was that the end of the recap?
Yeah, that was it.
I was expecting someone to be a little bit more specific with it, but okay.
I don't remember specific details. It was a little long ago.
Also, when are we ever that specific with our recaps, Justin?
I know, but it's because we pick up at a very specific spot. But you guys were talking with Dylan inside of your room after having an experience that at least you guys experienced the nightly shutdown of everything in the city. And during that time, very odd things occurred within that span before, when everything came back up, it seemed like nothing had changed in the first place. But during that span of time, Kun'Brin and Dylan seemed to have some sort of conversation that led you guys back to meeting in the room. During that discussion, there was a scry orb that was seen before it was dispelled, and then shortly thereafter, Dylan's father had approached the room and reclaimed his daughter back. At which point, in the discussion back, you guys had you guys being Dylan and her father had a brief conversation about what was learned with the heroes.
I remember that Mark was mentioned.
At which point, as they were about to move back towards the room, Dylan stopped for another moment to ask,
What's a Vecna?
Sorry, were you prompting me?
yes, that was a prompt.
Who's Vecna?
To which you see, he goes from looking over his shoulder to completely turning towards you. This isn't a statue that you've seen from him before, where you're used to him being like almost overwhelming with his presence, almost like he's constantly prepped to lunge, but he seems more confused. Where have you heard that name?
I heard it around the house. Some of the servants were mentioning it.
I'm bullshitting.
Yeah, give me a deception check.
It is a 23.
All right, give me one moment.
A lot different than Tuesday's honk cap.
Yeah.
Oh, did I not bring the stat block in? I need that. I need that stat block.
You fool.
I thought I brought it in.
You fool!
Vecna doesn't want you to know.
It's all right. It was.
Oh, knock.
That's what it is. Perfect. All right. Remind me of what your father's name was again? I know I have it written down somewhere, but
Adama.
perfect. All right.
Want to piss him off? You go, Adam.
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 What the fuck, Richard?
All right. So I get to do now. Oh. All right. Okay. He eyes you for a moment. Well, pay them no mind. It is nothing they should be discussing anyway.
All right.
Please, we must continue. And he turns around and continues to lead you back to the room.
I follow after him after taking a quick look over my shoulder back at the room that we came out of. Where the rest of the party is.
You go ahead, you turn around, look back down the hallway, and for a fraction of a moment, you see a little rat with a singular glowing eye before it darts into a crack in the wall. You make it back to the room. At this point, it is currently, I think it's about 2-ish in the morning now.
Yeah, you said it was around 1:30 in the morning when her dad did
Yeah.
show up.
Yeah, so it's around 2-ish in the morning now. So, yeah, it is, depending on how you're looking at it, it is either late as fuck or it's early as shit. So, but everyone in the dedicated space that is kind of like you and your families and their staff, that area, everyone seems to be like bedded down except for a few select helpers and some guards. But you are escorted directly back to your specific room by your father, who opens up the door for you. Do not leave for the rest of the night.
I kind of look at the floor and go, yes, sir.
Good. I will see you in the morning. You go in. He closes the door behind you. You hear a brief muttering of something before you see the lock on your door kind of glow for a moment with arcane energy before dimming once more.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what happened?
You're familiar enough with it that that's an arcane lock.
Fuck.
So you know whether it be being told to you or having had experience being locked in your room like this before. It makes it impossible to open on its own and makes the lock itself much more difficult to pick. But you're in your room. Do you plan on doing anything else for the night?
Checking a thing real quick.
Mhm.
No, I'll kind of angrily throw off my stuff and plop on the bed.
All right. You plop on the bed. You prepare yourself for sleep, or are you just
Yep.
gonna sit there until morning?
I'll probably just sit there.
Alright.
I fall asleep. I fall asleep.
A fair amount of time passes, or not enough time. You're unsure, as you're lost in your thoughts, before you realize that sleep takes you, and as you awaken the next day. At which point we pull back to the rest of the heroes, who have just had Dylan's father whisk her away. What's up with the rest of you?
I'm going to look at Kun'Brin, as the last thing he said to me was, he's upset with me. And I just nod and I go, we can talk about it in the morning.
Yeah. Wrong. Incorrect.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, watch your volume. They're trying to sleep. And I'm going to go ahead and, as he's trying to talk to me, I cast alarm on the door.
Whoa, it's gonna go off because I need fresh air. I leave the room.
I watch him go out. Okay.
Nah, just cast alarm on Kun'Brin.
It's already going off.
As you're drawing the arcane line across the door, that kind of marks the boundary, Kun'Brin steps over your back and out the door.
Okay.
Got long ass legs.
And I look at the rest of them. Does anyone else want to have a night on the town?
I'm tired, man. I want to remove my point of exhaustion by sleeping.
I'm also tired.
I give a thumbs up to both of them, and I walk past, and I make myself comfortable on the couch with my head facing towards the door.
Did you finish casting alarm?
Yes, I would have finished after you
Okay.
left.
I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so the three of you bed down for sleep. Kun'Brin.
Oh. Hello,
You go ahead and
spirit.
you go ahead and you step out. The door is closed behind you. You know that the alarm spell is being set, at least on the door. You're unsure if it's going to be set on the window to the room. But the night is actively yours. What do you do?
I'm going to, excuse me, go find a library.
All right. It's not too difficult. You know that this building has a library somewhere, maybe even a couple of private libraries, or you can try and find a public library out in the city.
What's the chances of a private library being trapped?
Depends on whose private library it is.
We like to gamble. Private libraries have more information. To a private library.
All right. So I'll go ahead and I'll give you 3 options in terms of private libraries you can try and find. You can try and find a private library that is in, say, a visiting noble's private room, a private library of someone who resides in this castle, we'll call it for the sake of argument. Or you can try and find the princes.
I'm not doing that one.
That one sounded like a trap from the DM.
Do
Nah,
it.
it sounded
Open your
like
one.
I'm just giving options.
I'm burning my one right now. I'm gonna go. Probably somebody who
My one too.
lives here.
All right. Say, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Ooh.
Wow. Good thing I can't roll lower than 5.
All right. You managed to find a couple of good potential ones. You don't dare to test the doors yet, but you do find a couple ones that are kind of like stationed there behind someone's kind of area, some loose guards that maybe had a little bit to drink with the festivities, but not enough to disrupt their watch.
Any windows?
Spend a little bit of time kind of getting a general mind for it. There's out of the ones that you saw, there's really only one that has a direct window that leads outside.
I'm gonna choose that one.
All right. For the sake of this, go ahead and give me a stealth check, as you're now going to be around the perimeter of the castle, peering into windows in the middle of the night.
Damn. 21.
21.
Woof.
Okay.
Hmm?
You manage to skirt around the castle until you make your way around to the window. You manage to avoid a couple of guards that are looking around. And you make it to the window.
Peer my happy ass in. Excuse me.
You go ahead and you peer in. It is a slightly higher window, not quite second story, but it is about 10 feet up the wall to where there might be a second story floor. But you see it is a larger library area, and this window seems to be above one of the shelves. But you get up to the window, and it looks like it opens up in almost, I want to say bay style, but that's not right. It opens up from the bottom, but it doesn't lift like straight up. It almost fans in, if that makes sense. Like if you were inside, you would pull it from the bottom, and it would open up at the bottom.
Kind of like
Almost
German
hinging at the
windows.
top. Yes.
Okay. What the hell's going on down there? You guys gotta stop that. I'm trying to play a game. Get away from that. Cats, man. I'll pull out my thief's tools. Hold on.
Oi! Con. Go get it. Out from underneath me.
Anyway, I pull out. I have something for this. I do not. I lied because I forgot to buy it. I'll just try to open the window, but first I'm gonna check for traps.
Give me an investigation check.
It really likes that 5, Justin.
It does. You look around. You look around the hinges. You look around the bottom. You don't see any sort of trap mechanisms.
Okay. Then I will check if it's locked.
Red, you test it a little bit by kind of pushing at the bottom. It doesn't seem like it's locked. It seems like there's some tension that kind of keeps it pushed towards the outside to keep it closed, but it doesn't seem locked.
Okay, I now have to read a spell. No, stop. Stop. I'm trying to read. Okay. Instead of opening it, no. I'll just try to open it.
Alright. You go ahead and you push the bottom, causing it to hinge inwards. And there is a warm gust from within with the air temperature difference. It opens up maybe about 2 feet, which is enough for you to be able to squirm your way in if you so decide.
I shall decide. I'm going to be a squirm.
You slide on in, and you are now standing on top of one of the bookshelves. The library itself is, in terms of private libraries, this is a relatively sizable one. Definitely not the largest you've seen, as you've seen massive public libraries, but there's definitely, at most, maybe 2,000 books in here.
Damn.
But there's shelves, there's desks. It's not spick and span, but it's definitely clean. It is dark in here, except for a single, what you can only assume is a candlelight on the further end.
So that means there's somebody in here. Or they'll be
Potentially.
back. I'm gonna look through the books on anything regarding the crest that Dylan has, like whatever symbol she had on her, and whoever, like any information on her father or their family line.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
And I will passively keep my ear out for anything.
Sure.
And you said investigation?
Correct.
Okay. Am I allowed to guide in? No, not gonna do it. I don't trust it. 14.
All right. You look around. You peruse through some of the books. You obviously have dark vision. Do you have devil sight?
Yes, I have devil sight.
Okay, so you can differentiate in color. Okay, that
Yes.
does make a difference.
I also had light just in case.
Right. Okay. So you mostly thanks to your ability to differentiate colors, you are able to make out the spines of the books a little bit better. You are able to find you find a couple of smaller tomes, and you find this one larger, heftier tome, all relating to families of nobility or family lines of note through the Mantia Commonwealth. You do find some that do focus on Safil Nalar in recent history. It takes you a little bit to look through them, which means give me high or low.
Low.
You, as you're looking through, you're looking through, you're flipping through, trying to be as quiet as you can, and and you hear footsteps begin to make their way in your direction. And just as you register it, the candlelight comes into the corner of your vision as this taller, not quite gaunt, but almost there, just a thin figure, a taller, thin figure that you quickly register as an elf, walks past with the candle in hand. You pull back against the shelf, and this elf turns, puts a book onto the shelf, grabs another one nearby, and seems to return to their post. And you continue to flip through the book. And you find several families. You do find the crest. The crest itself seems to be of here, hold on. It'd be a lot better if I actually wrote this information fucking down in one spot. Let's see. Hold on. My apologies.
You're good. I got all night.
While I'm looking for the name, you do find that the family itself, it doesn't have too much specifically about it, but it seems as though it's a family that deals more in trade of information. You instinctively know that's information doesn't tend to care about morality or where it comes from. So instinctively, your roguish nature, you clock that. Okay, there might be some spy shit, or it's above table, but nothing's ever above table.
Okay.
Just with that 14 though, the specific section that you find really only limits to that. It's on the slightly newer side in Safil Nalar history, only becoming prominent maybe about 100-ish, maybe 120 years ago.
Okay.
The family seemed to exist prior to that, but mainly came to prominence
Within the last couple of years.
in the last 100 years. It became prominent.
Yeah, a couple of years.
Mostly information gathering, seems to stick with itself, but does have a history of having relations with the leader of Safil Nalar, which at this point you know is Prince Ergona, but he is, as far as any information you found, he's definitely not older than 100 years old.
I'm gonna yoink the book
Alright, you go ahead and you yoink the book.
into the bag.
Into the bag it goes.
No alarms go off.
Doesn't seem so.
Oh, thank fucking God. I'm gonna leave now.
Alright. How are you gonna leave?
Through the window. Back the way I came.
Alright. For this, I'll go ahead and I'll say, give me an acrobatics, just to see if you can make it back up the bookshelf without making noise.
Oh.
I'm saved. Oh,
Are you
no,
saved?
I'm not.
You're not proficient in acrobatics, are you?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay. You go ahead and you go to scramble up the bookshelf. You fail.
Wait, I have a
to
climbing speed. What the fuck?
You have a climbing speed?
Yeah, my boots, man, my boots.
Okay.
My boots.
That will. All right. So you make it up the bookshelf with.
A book gets stuck to my foot.
You make it up the shelf. You do knock over some like paperback books or like loosely bound sets of parchment. They do
Goddamn.
make noise, but you are out that window before the candlelights can make it over to investigate.
It's just an open window. Woo.
I'm also still trying to find
Okay.
the damn name. Oh. Hawke. Hawke. That is the last name of the family.
Okay. And now my feet are being attacked. Can you guys stop? Thank you.
It's the paperback books. They're animated.
No, that's terrifying. That's like 65 damage a turn. I ain't doing that.
There we go.
What? I have all these on me. If I want to work on Tinkerers, I need something to heat it. Is there a Smith's in town?
In the city, yeah.
Okay.
May I say something?
If you want to, I guess.
It would also be worth noting that Draig's funny hammer can heat it up for you if you smack it enough times.
I know that.
Now.
I would probably wake somebody up. Can I? Oh. Okay, never mind. It doesn't exist. Fuck you. Whatever. I'll just go back to the thing.
Alright.
Go back to the
The room?
yeah.
Are you gonna go through the door or are you gonna try and climb through the window?
The window. Might die to Mitch, but I'll go through the window.
Alright. So for this, I'll probably say about another 2. I'd probably say another 2 hours-ish has passed.
That's okay.
So it's about 4 in the morning. You see the faintest hints of blue in the night sky. As you make it to the window, which, yeah, you go ahead and you make it to the window.
Okay. I'm going to open said window.
It's locked.
God fucking. Is there any way I could open it from outside?
Yes. Yes.
What would I need?
You would need a thin object and thieves tool check. You would need essentially you would need like a coat hanger or a very thin hooked instrument, and your thieves tools to be able to finagle it. Or just a pretty high DC regular thief tools check.
What about a chisel?
A chisel will crack the window for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my chisel for my carpenter's tools.
All right. The way that you'd be able to use the chisel would be to essentially crack the lock to bust it.
No, that'd make noise. You know what? I'll just go to the roof
All right.
and nap there.
Okay. go ahead and you spider climb your way up to the roof. And as you make it up to the very top, which kind of like domes up, for the sake of this, you are about. Hold on, I'm trying to move you. You're about here.
Hold on, I gotta zoom in. I'm so tiny. Okay. Oh, the game's still paused, so thank you.
So you're about here.
Okay.
And you notice, with your Devil Sight, Insane Passive Perception, and the faintest amount of light to help you, there is something glowing faintly up at the top of this dome.
I'm gonna go take a peek at it.
So below?
You go
If I
ahead.
die in a car crash, you'll know.
You go ahead and you make it up. Spider climb assisting. Are you attempting to be stealthy?
Yes.
Give me a stealth check
I'm going to put my hood up.
to give you advantage.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh. Thank fucking
Okay,
God.
you.
Nobody sees
Okay.
Kun'Brin.
Except
You
for
go-
God himself.
You go ahead and you make it up, kind of cresting around that little corner, and you see what looks to be a small team of 3. I want to say cloaked, but it's more like they've got
Robes?
suits of clothing that have this intricate lattice work that almost pulses like small little beads that move down these fixed patterns of magic. They seem to have tools that arc with magic, with heat. You're not quite sure. It may be lightning, as they seem to be working on something at the top here, which you see appears to be this like oval-shaped capsule that's maybe about 3 feet tall and a foot wide at its widest, the actual long oval part. This seems to have this like green and white kind of oscillating color to it. There seem to be wires. There look to be connections. As these 3 entities are discussing amongst themselves, a little bit too far out of your earshot to make out the words specifically. But they do have essentially welder's masks on, so like these thick, heavy plates in front of them that have this glass viewing port.
Is there any way I could get close enough to them and just kind of join them in that circle? Like I'm supposed to be there?
Okay, so for this, I'll say go ahead and give me a deception check.
Sweet.
You're attempting to blend in as if you're supposed to be there. Okay. You go ahead and you walk on up, and you kind of join in the circle. It takes maybe a second or two before the arcing stops for a moment, enough for everyone to be able to look up at you. One of them lifts up the visor, and you see it's this maybe like 30s orc man who has these like silver caps on his smaller tusks, and one of his eyes is this metal color that has a bunch of intricate rune work across it, a false eye. He looks to you, and what is it you're doing here?
Just exploring. Couldn't sleep, so I went for a walk.
You went on a walk on top of the castle.
Am I not supposed to?
Not in the middle of the night. You see one of the others slowly pulls out a baton and flexes it as you see arcane sparks alight across it.
Well, no, I'm just a person where I'm a parent. Don't you dare end the call, spirit. I will end your entire existence. No, I'm just someplace I guess I'm not supposed to be. Quick question though. Where did you get those masks?
None of your business. Get down. Go back to your room. Just some maintenance.
All right. Okay. I slowly back away.
All right, you go ahead and you back away. They do not resume work until as long as they see you.
Yeah, I leave to find a place to go sleep.
All right. You find a little corner to nestle yourself in, still on top of the roof.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and you find a corner to nestle yourself in, and you go ahead and you go into your little elven trance. Well, not even.
Nope.
You've got the book shit.
No, not anymore. I traded that out for lessons of the first one.
So then you do go into a trance.
Yes, I do
Alright.
technically sleep.
Yes. All right. You go ahead and you rest.
Oh, I want to take a long rest.
And for the first time in 5 sessions, you guys get to take a long rest in the city of Safil Nalar.
And we level up.
Yay!
No level ups. However, I do need you, Kun'Brin, as we awaken. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Why did I lose 827? I'm not even gonna question it. Okay, con save you said?
Yes.
Oh, I'm doing good today. Oh no, I didn't mean to click that.
So you do not get worse, but you still have your base 1 level of exhaustion.
Yes.
All right. And you all awaken.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. Forgot how to remove exhaustion. Unless long rest automatically did it and I didn't notice.
It does.
Okay. So, I just zoomed all the way out on the map, and the little cluster of the 3 of us down on the stairs just looks like different colored blocks.
Yeah, that tracks. But so even with the delayed sleeping, Kun'Brin would wake up first. So you go ahead. Kun'Brin, you're the first to wake up. Kun'Brin.
Cuckoo. Ow! Fucking Monty, stop biting me and putting your claws in my leg.
Sorry, I literally stepped away to go put something in the oven and then I was summoned.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're technically the first one to awaken, because even with your 2.5-ish hour difference, you would still awaken first. With the others
Okay.
only like just behind.
What plan? Did we have any plans today?
I mean, I
You
had
say
that
from the top
tattoo
of the
appointment.
roof.
No, this is me asking out of character. Just so I don't, ruin anything.
You had a discussion with Mitch about to happen.
Anything else? Because I feel like we planned something. Are we going underneath today, or are we doing that later?
Tomorrow.
We're doing that later. The only thing I remember planned was making an appointment, and we need to find Grindhelm.
He's fine.
I think we had to pick up our stuff.
Yeah, that's right. You guys did.
All right, then I go.
Specifically.
Then I go to try to find Elfain.
All right. Do you go to the window or do you go to the door?
I go to the door.
All right. You go ahead and you go to the door. During that time, the rest of you, including Dylan, the rest of you all wake up. At this point, it's around 8, 9 in the morning. You guys kind of slept a little bit in. Yeah, a long rest is at least 6 hours of sleep with 2 hours of light activity.
Okay.
Unless you're a fancy schmancy elf and you just get to sit there and play pretend in your mind for 4 hours.
And then play pretend in real life for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Grabbing like charcoal and drawing mustaches on people.
First thing I do is I get up and check the door to see if that arcane lock is still on that fucking thing.
Looks like it's gone.
You go to open it, you get electrocuted.
No, you gotta open it, you get frozen solid.
Get arcane locked.
I open it and then I try to make my way down to like the main hall.
Alright. You go ahead and you make your way to the main hall. Your father is nowhere in the area. The workers in your family's section of the castle aren't they're moving around, they're doing their regular cleaning, their jobs, their preparation, but your father himself does not appear to be in the area. He appears to be out and about already.
Good stuff.
But you make your way to the main area, where you see some more preparations are being made, which Kun'Brin, you would also see as you enter in through the actual like front of this space, still within the castle. Both of you are able to see that there are openings of more containers being brought in. People are still kind of like visitors, I should say, are still making their way into their designated spots. Some people are waking up for the day and leaving. But it is a reminder that the actual ball itself is 3 days away. And both of you actually would be in this area at the same time. I'll say for the sake of this, both of you give me perception checks.
Perception.
Because you guys aren't actively looking for each other, but there's a chance you might spot each other.
17.
Well, 27. 25. My apologies.
Alright. As you guys are moving through, Kun'Brin, you are the first to spot Dylan, but shortly after Dylan, you do spot, mostly thanks to the little pin at the back of your head, you're able to spot Kun'Brin. You guys aren't like right next to each other. You guys are kind of across this vast space, but yeah, you two do see each other. You're about 50-ish feet away from each other when you spot each other.
Oh,
Is there
that's closing distance.
is there like a separate side room or balcony that I'm aware of in this general area?
Yeah, this is the main first floor. There's plenty of side rooms you can go off to. There's no balconies there's balconies above you that look into this area, but no balconies that are out. But there's plenty of side rooms and just a couple staircases that lead up to the second floor.
Okay, I'm going to shoot Kun'Brin a message telling him to meet me on the balcony. And I'm going to head there myself.
I will follow. As best as I can.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
1,
2,
3.
4.
1, a 2, a 3.
Crunch. Do I make popcorn?
Yes.
It's stovetop popcorn, so I'd be standing
Yes.
there for a bit.
Alright.
Oh, then no.
So both of you are going up to a balcony.
Yep.
All right. Dylan takes one staircase. Kun'Brin, are you taking a staircase or are you walking up a wall?
I guess I'll take a staircase.
All right.
The sheer disappointment in your voice at having to be normal.
Yeah, I don't want to be normal.
Then just fly up there.
You guys convene at you guys go ahead and convene at a balcony where there is a small little tea table with a total of 3 chairs around it, and a little vase that has a singular flower that, as you look at it, you realize it is a perfectly sculpted glass flower that has the actual head of this rose. It is red tinted glass that has a singular ruby embedded in the center point of it.
Oh. Is
would,
there anyone else around?
Yeah, that's what I'm also trying to figure out.
Mitch.
We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, you guys look in between you after looking around, and there I am.
You look up and Draig's just floating above you.
He's already sitting at the table drinking tea. No. There's some people up on this second balcony area, but immediately around you, no.
Do I see that damn rat with the one glowing eye?
Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
I try to yoink the flower.
Give me a. Are you attempting to yoink it quietly, or are you just like going up, grabbing it, and shoving it in your pocket?
Yoinking it quietly.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh. Oh, 26.
All right. You go ahead. You go up, and as opposed to sitting at the nearest chair to you, you go ahead and you sit at the far end of the table, and in that pass, you go ahead and your elbow moves a little bit further out, and your raven companion's head kind of comes out, grabs the flower, and goes back in.
Into the bag of holding it goes.
And into the bag of holding it goes.
Motherfucker.
You can go ahead and you can mark in a glass flower with a ruby that is worth 500 gold.
Motherfucker stealing from me.
Hey. It's free reign.
Dylan, you look around and you do not see a one-eyed rat. You see a different rat at the table, who is now sitting down.
Oi.
Hey. Sorry about that last night. He gets protective.
It's fine.
But I wanted to see if I could ask you guys a favor.
What's up?
I need you to look up a name for me. I can't do it. If I do it, then I'm gonna get caught.
What's name?
And upon thinking that I probably shouldn't say this out loud, I whisper in your mind, Vecna.
What? Sorry.
You okay?
Don't like that name.
Why?
Don't know. Makes me sick.
Someone in the distance. Even.
Voldemort shows up.
It just doesn't make me feel good, but I will do my best to do some research.
Oh, okay. I tried to ask my father last night, and he also seemed off-put by it. I didn't tell him where I heard it from, but... Also, let it be known he did try to ask me about you guys last night. I didn't say much, and I especially didn't mention your other friends that were in the other room.
What other friends?
The satyr girl, the pink-haired girl.
You see Kun'Brin's hand goes into his face. That was a test,
Oh.
and you failed.
Oh.
Mitch's sword falls into her throat from behind.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. You'll learn about that trait fast.
I'm figuring that out.
Yeah. I think the others might be awake by now if you want to join me in...
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble again.
Which, speaking of,
Oh, fuck.
those of you who are in the room,
Yeah.
you guys awaken,
Uh-huh.
and what do you seek to do with your morning?
Is Grindhelm here?
He is on the kitchen floor.
Ah, so he awoke. He awoke Mitch while Mitch was mid-sleep. Because the alarm spell.
No.
Grindhelm would have been inside before we got back.
Okay.
Oh.
Breakfast, anyone?
Maybe
You say that
later.
as he's putting cheese spread on some bread and just yes.
I need to find Kun'Brin first, but when I get back.
Okay.
And I'm getting dressed as fast as I can.
I have an appointment at 1.
At 1.
At 1.
Alrighty. Elfain wrote that down in her book, by the way.
Draig has an appointment at 1.
Yeah, I'm getting dressed as fast as I can, and I'm booking it out the door looking for Kun'Brin. Because when I did the initial
Alright.
math, I needed to do at least 1 or 2 greater restorations a day to keep him alive. So she's like, I gotta get this done.
Are you, when you say getting dressed, are we talking like getting dressed in your armor, or like getting dressed just like clothes?
Armor too.
Okay, just making sure. Alright. So you go ahead, you start getting ready, you start putting your armor on, breakfast is being made, the kitchen floor dwarf eventually becomes the standing Grindhelm as he wishes to partake in food. Continue.
I will cast Sending as, like, after I'm writing it, as I'm heading out the door, I'm gonna cast Sending to ask, Kun'Brin, where are you? I gotta bamf you.
Which, Kun'Brin, you get that message as you're being, or as you're asking Dylan, if you guys want to go back together.
Okay, what was the question again? I barely heard you, Dev.
Oh, Kun'Brin, where are you? I need to bamf you.
Dylan will see a visible pause on Kun'Brin's face, like confusion. Then a face of just like, oh, I understand. And then he closes his eyes and puts his fingers on his temples and goes, I will arrive shortly.
Are you farting? Like, you good, dog?
No, apparently Elfain knows Sending now, so I'm still not used to talking in my head.
You get used to it.
I'd rather not. I like words.
One more thing before you go. I want to try to keep this between us.
Huh?
Do you know what it means when someone is said to be her spawn?
Oven. Not sure. Maybe child or creation. That's all I can think of.
'Cause, like,
Or
when
no,
I
that's
saw
all I
you
can
the
think of.
first time, I had like this buzz in my head, which, aside from the normal buzzing that happens in my head, this was a different one. And like a voice made me really angry, and then told me that I need to kill her spawn.
Who's spawn?
I don't know. It just said her.
Well, there's a lot of hers, and there's a lot of spawns.
I mean, it seemed to be targeted at you. Are you a spawn? Is it your mom?
I'm just an elf who's died 5 times.
More than once? You've done
Yes,
that
more than once.
That's,
Perks of having
you're
a sister.
saying that like it's a normal thing.
Perks of having a sister that's a cleric.
Sorry, in my day and age, you die once and that's it. But anyway, okay, well, if you guys head out of town, I can meet you there. I just feel like we probably shouldn't meet here anymore, aside from like what we're doing right now.
Ow. Okay, sounds cool.
What, did you get bit by something? Was it your bird? Peck at
No,
you
I
or
stubbed
something?
my toe. Even though I'm wearing steel toes, I still hit my toe.
Oh.
You hit your
I can't-
toe on the steel of your steel toes.
Yes.
Right, well, I'm gonna be probably hanging out in the city somewhere, so I'll see you, maybe.
Okay,
I don't know.
we'll find you.
Oh, okay. And then I get up and I walk to where I know the nearest balcony is.
The one you're on?
I'm sorry, I meant outdoor balcony. Outdoor balcony.
You are on the second floor now, so yeah, you are able to get to an outdoor balcony that again has another kind of like little tea table on it that kind of overlooks part of the city. Well, not even part, just like a large section of the city. It kind of overlooks it, giving you a nice view of everything, almost.
First, I'm just making sure I actually have this. Do I not have this anymore? Or am I just not at that level yet? I should be.
I would have turned around to go sit at the table, since Draig offered breakfast. Like, when Kun'Brin responded, I'll be there shortly. That's when I would have turned around and went back in for breakfast.
All right. Just making sure. Yeah, alarm only lasts for the 8 hours. So pretty much as you guys are readying the food, Mitch, you are able to tell that alarm fizzles.
Okay.
But you guys have a good chunk of breakfast. A lot of the supplies for making the food are there, so kind of like general nothing too fancy. You guys can assume to have the materials for if you want to make random ass food.
I want to make coffee, eggs, and bacon.
Demands breakfast.
Yeah, you would be able to. There is a coffee machine.
I go ahead and I split bread with everyone.
I accept.
Flutter comes out, still wearing her nightgown as she is holding a still very sleepy Arabella. It seems like they have taken the chance to sleep in fairly long.
When I see her, I go ahead and I get up and I pick her up and I spin her around. I go, "Hey, kiddo.
Hi.
You ready for some breakfast?
What are we having?
Eggs, bacon, bread, and coffee. No, you can't have the coffee.
Why not?
It's got caffeine in it. You don't need that.
As a cleric, would I know if it stunts growth?
Not even a cleric thing, but give me a medicine check.
As a cleric, do I know that diet soda rots the brain?
What check?
Didn't-
Medicine check.
Yeah. Make
Did
it a
Ilmater
medicine that
tell me?
uses intelligence.
Make it what?
So instead of your wisdom, it'll use your intelligence.
Okay.
So what's your intelligence modifier?
+1.
Okay, so we just subtract 4 from what you got.
Did it roll?
It did.
Oh, it didn't show up on my end that it rolled.
No, it rolled. Hold on. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah. So 21. That's enough for you to know that in many cases it does. It doesn't seem to do it in all people. You haven't studied Fae and the effects of caffeine on them? But if if her anatomy is anything like people, then maybe.
Okay. So when she's asking why, I'll be like, Arabella, it can stunt your growth. Don't you want to grow big?
She thinks for a moment. Fine.
Now, how does some tea sound, or do you want something cold?
I like tea.
Okay. We can get you some tea. Did you sleep good? Did you wake Miss Flutter?
I didn't wake her up. After I saw you, I was real quiet.
You want to go wake her up while I go get your tea?
She brought Arabella out.
Oh, she did? Okay.
So yes, Flutter is there. You took Arabella from Flutter.
Gotcha.
Yes, Flutter came out in her nightgown. Both of them slept in a little bit longer.
Okay. Well, you two ladies have a wonderfully big day today, don't you?
We'll try our best. We're gonna look around the city some more. We're gonna see if we can find some special toys that we can bring back home.
Oh, I think I'll be joining you guys on that little trip. Later tonight, there's some business stuff that me and the others have to attend to.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready, you can come find us. We'll try not to stray too far. She looks pointedly at Arabella, who kind of who like buries herself further into you to try and hide.
I give a smile as she nuzzles in, and I go ahead and I poke her stomach, Pillsbury Doughboy style, and go, "Oh, you're no trouble, aren't you?"
She giggles. No trouble.
I go ahead and set her down. All right. Wash your face and hands before you eat, okay?
She nods and then she rushes off to the bathroom, where you hear muffled behind the door. Whoa! They have water coming through the walls!
They got water coming through the walls, is what we heard.
Yes, because plumbing isn't exactly super known in the Feywild.
Yeah, I assume so. It's just, that's funny. I give a little smirk and I go back and I pop next to Drake. We don't have tea leaves, do we?
I do not know. I did not check all the pantries. I just found this stuff. And I'm
Alright.
going to open up some of the cabinets looking for tea.
Takes you only about a minute or two, but yeah, you see some healthily stocked amounts of tea. It seems to be in packaging that you don't quite recognize.
Tea is tea.
It.
When
yeah.
did they change tea?
The packaging itself. It's almost like it has like advertisement on it for a certain company. Some of them share a company, other ones have different. And the packaging seems to like crinkle in your hands, and it makes an odd noise that you're not familiar with.
I don't like this. Here you go, Mitch.
I was thinking of something that you and Arabella could do for some fun later.
All right.
When we have downtime, at least. While we were out, I was gonna grab some parchment and get some paints. I was thinking it'd be funny to watch you and her hand paint and see who's the better artist.
Oh, her by far.
Yeah, it'd still be entertaining. Don't give up.
I'm not giving up. I'm just. She's the far better artist.
As I go ahead and I start pouring the fucking the tea, and I go, I don't know. It sounds a lot like you're giving up, and then I walk away.
I forget. He hasn't been around children long.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. I give Grindhelm a plate that is just a mountain of bacon, with a single half, not runny egg on top, yolk go runny, sunny side up. That.
As you hand him the plate, he takes it, and here I thought you didn't know me. And he goes and he sits down at the table.
Oh, wait, there's more. I'm
Oh?
gonna lift up a stein of coffee to him.
Book? Yes. He grabs it eagerly.
I look at Draig expecting the same treatment.
There's a pause. I'm gonna look at the amount of bacon that's left and set enough aside for everybody that is not me, and then do the same thing for Mitch, except I'm gonna give him an over easy egg instead of a sunny side up.
That's fine. I just want the caffeine.
Oh no, you got the rest of the pot.
Fuck yeah. I cheers with Grindhelm, and then we just go at it.
Absolutely, you do. As you both dig into the breakfast, Kun'Brin, I'm assuming you're going back to the room.
Uh-huh.
All right. Eventually, are you knocking on the door, or are you using your print?
The latter.
Right. You go ahead. You guys are part with your breakfast. You hear a faint beep before the door opens up, and Kun'Brin makes his way inside.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I
sweet
immediately
breakfast.
stand up and I bamf Kun'Brin before you even have the chance to sit down.
Yep. I'm gonna set Elfain's plate down while she's doing that and walk over to Kun'Brin with his plate.
Okay, so hold on. Elfain,
Yes.
go ahead. You go up. You go to Banff.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Wisdom save. That's ability check. Wisdom save. Okay, for some reason it's not showing me what I rolled.
Are you accidentally doing it as a DM roll?
No, I'm seeing it.
No, it says public roll.
Maybe you need to refresh your page, or
Yeah,
you're on the wrong. I don't know. Are you not
Let me
scroll down all the way in the chat?
Let me refresh. I am scrolled down all the way. I'm just
Okay.
gonna refresh real quick.
Okay.
And see if that fixes it.
Because you rolled a 16 total.
Okay. Could have been
Alright.
worse.
You go ahead and you go and you cast you're casting Lesser Restoration?
Greater.
Greater Restoration. You go ahead and you cast Greater Restoration, so go ahead and expend the diamonds and such.
Yep, I just gotta reload everything. But yeah, the rolls are showing up now, so.
Okay.
Alright, so I
Then
go
you cast
expend.
Greater Restoration.
Yeah, so let me expend a Greater Restoration.
And as you palm Kun'Brin in the chest, the magical energy is released, and you can feel a feedback, a force that almost launches your hand away, and the gentle red energy is dispersed across Kun'Brin with seemingly no effect.
Next time, ask, because I feel fine today.
Well, you didn't say that in the message.
I don't know how it works.
I think I have my components in the bag I'm holding. Yes.
I don't feel any worse today, and I don't feel any better today.
Elfain,
Yes.
go ahead and put a single tally on your character sheet.
A single tally.
Yeah, just like in your notes page or something.
Tally, 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 tally.
Alright,
A
so
lot of
tally.
X.
Tally, tally.
Alright, how do I get to the notes again?
You can get to your biography page, which is in your character sheet. It's the little quill. And then you can edit the character sheet in the top left by clicking the wrench.
Tallies.
Yeah, fix them lug nuts.
Yep, just one tally.
Alright.
Excellent. Alright, continue.
After I do that, I sit back down, just staring at my hand. Didn't work.
It didn't work because I'm fine.
And now I hand Kun'Brin his plate. And between the egg and the bacon, it's an intricately made middle finger.
Cool. I didn't want eggs.
What did you want?
I don't know.
Shut up and eat.
I eat the food.
Do you want coffee?
No,
Diamond
we both know what
dust.
happened last time.
How about tea?
I'll take tea.
I will make Kun'Brin a cup of tea and bring it over.
Here we go. Alright.
Alright. So I guess I'll continue to have breakfast together.
Yeah.
Dylan,
Si, senor.
you're out on the balcony, and you spend a minute or two kind of looking across, kind of thinking about a handful of things. Before your general psychic tingle kind of picks up someone familiar nearby, and you turn and you see sitting at the table, sipping on a small cup of tea, is your mentor. Hello.
Hi.
I'm getting an early start to the morning.
Sure, we'll call it that.
She takes a long sip. Seems like you had a nice mid-morning date.
Okay, first off, not a date. Second off, ew.
There are worse options out there.
No. Homie was way too too scrawny. Reminds me of Prince What's-His-Face.
That's fair. Prince
But-
Argona is a little more filled out since you last saw him, but I understand.
Anyway, though. I gotta ask you something.
Yes.
So, I've been having this voice in my head, you know, per the norm. And it
Mhm.
whispered a name to me, and I've been trying to figure out what it is, but anytime I ask somebody, they get all, like, disturbed by it.
She puts the teacup down, and in the same movement, there is a small note that's placed underneath the cup that she slides over to you.
I read it.
You go ahead. You unfold the small piece of parchment, and it says, "Do not speak it. I know who you're talking about."
And I fold the paper up and with can I use like a sorcerer's burst cantrip to just kind of light my hand on fire to disintegrate the paper?
Sure. It's not as subtle as, say, prestidigitation, but it is like a burst of flame that burns.
Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. I forgot prestidigitation could do that.
Yes, it can start a small fire.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
All right. The paper burns into nothing.
See, even you're like that.
Well, I'm a little bit more open about it, but it is very much best not to draw attention.
It's easy for you to say. You don't got them whispering in your brain. But aside from that, had an eventful night last night.
I could tell.
I went to bed, and I thought I was having a dream. Turns out it wasn't a dream. It was like some sort of out-of-body experience. And I saw those people from before, and one of them seemed to be having the same kind of out-of-body experience. And we were talking, while everyone else seemed to be like frozen in place.
Let me guess. It was your new boyfriend.
Oh my god. Say it again, and I will have Coda eat you.
You two seem to have a connection. What would you prefer I call him?
I don't know. Weird, edgy elf dude? Literally anything else?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Remember, you're a human. You do have inspiration every long
I
rest.
refuse!
Use
So
it.
if you want, you can use your inspiration if you want to reroll, because that's different than lucky.
Here's my inspiration. I'm no longer inspired.
But you got a significantly better roll.
All right, all right. Didn't realize I hit a sore spot, but I will respect it.
It's not a sore spot. It's like trying to say that I'm in love with a pile of vomit.
A bit harsh, but I understand.
Reminds me of my dad. Fucking gross.
Either way, you and the elf seem to have a connection. And he is more attuned towards death, so I'm not surprised. You have your attunement to the shadow. It's kind of adjacent. So,
Do you know where his attunement comes from?
well, judging by the
Ugh. Sorry.
raven that he carries with him, I would and some other information, I would assume the Raven Queen. All of them have a deity behind them. You can ask about that. I'll let that be your adventure.
Oh,
But
boy.
they're all backed by a deity. His is the Raven Queen. That's why you have such an adverse reaction to him.
That doesn't explain why I have such an adverse reaction. It
Well-
does make sense on her spawn, though. I would imagine by the term queen that it is a female.
Correct. I will say, again, because we wish not to speak too bluntly, try and find the Raven Queen's enemies. There's plenty of stories about it. Just try and find something about that. And I'm sure you'll come across something
You're
delicious.
telling me to go read books, aren't you?
You have to read at some point.
Yes, but I
You've-
like fiction.
never
I don't like
finished-
nonfiction.
You have never finished a single book report I gave you.
Because they're boring. I
Well
finished the
then.
poetry ones, like Shakespeare. That's my guy.
Well, consider this one a new book report. But if you fail this one, then you might die.
Oh. Okay. I feel like we're getting a bit dramatic.
I'm not the one placing the stakes.
I mean, you gave me the book report. It seems like you are, but it's fine.
She gets up
I'm
and kind
gonna
of joins
lie.
you. She gets up and leans on the balcony with you where you're kind of standing. But whereas you're kind of more kind of like arms crossed, she kind of leans against the back of the balcony. Just read up on it, ask some questions, try not to piss off the wrong people, and get back to me. I'll give you until the ball. How does that sound? 3 days.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'll see you then. And she falls over the balcony edge.
Drama queen.
You definitely do not hear a splat of any sort.
No, but knowing her, she did something.
Absolutely.
I
What
get
do you wish
off.
to do now?
I get off from leaning on the railing and, assuming that the party is still gonna take their sweet dilly time getting to the town, I'm gonna head to the library. Might as well get cracking on this death book report.
All
You're
right.
crack-a-lacking.
Are you going to the private library that's kind of open and allowed to your family? Or are you going
Yeah.
for like the public city library?
No, I'll go to the private one first. It's closer.
All right. Then we'll go ahead and we'll say give me either... We'll say go ahead and give me either an investigation or a religion check, your choice. And then keep that number in mind as we're going to jump back to the heroes.
Ooh, fantastic. Do we get both? You know what? We're gonna spend a lucky point.
Sure. Alright, you guys have finished your breakfast to varying degrees of speed, and you're all ready to set out for the day. What do you wish to do?
I don't think I have lucky.
Well, I think
What time is it when we finish food?
About 11-ish, 11:30-ish.
Okay. Sorry for
I-
interrupting you, Dev.
oh, it's okay. I think mine and Kun'Brin's things will be ready for pickup today. Just
I
trying to
believe so.
double check my notes. So I think we just have to go pick that up.
Bleh.
Which, remind me, it was a...
Mine was like the decorative armor that can fit over my current armor.
Yep. And I believe Kun'Brin's was a hidden blade.
I already got that. Yeah, 'cause I got- I didn't have anything. It was only Dev.
Okay.
They gave me everything I asked for.
Okay, so mine just had to be made. So I will go pick up my stuff then.
Hey, Tanner, think fast.
I will go
Alright.
with Elfain.
You know, I'll accompany Elfain too.
All right.
Adventure!
Mitch, are you going to accompany them as well, or are you going to do your own thing with Flutter and Arabella? Or entirely
Mitch is
on your
going
own?
to accompany. Mitch is going to accompany Flutter and Arabella. He's going to don his armor and walk with them as the walking purse, essentially.
All right.
Come on,
we'll
Mitch.
go
You know
ahead-
you're more than that.
We'll
What
go
are you
ahead and we'll
talking
go with the 3. Draig, Elfain, and Kun'Brin.
Yes.
The 3 of you make your way back to the shop in order to pick up the decorative armor that goes over top.
Yes.
It is ready and waiting, and it's almost exactly as you described it to be. Which, if you would like to reiterate,
Yeah, so
as
it
you finally
was-
fit it on.
Yeah, I put it on, make sure it fits
Tanner.
snugly. Yeah, let me see if I can find my description. Yeah, 'cause it was like silver, I believe, with like the red inscription. Blah, 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 blah.
Whose dog just growled at us?
Stray dog.
Stray, you say? Kun'Brin, can we get it as a pet?
Dog runs off.
I have returned. What did I miss?
Not much.
Stray dog barked at us.
Nothing else.
It's
I was
ours.
Just trying to find her description of her decorative armor.
Yeah, the stray dog apparently didn't run off Kun'Brin, and I picked it up.
So apparently I never
Well,
wrote the
even if
description
you-
down.
Alright, then that's alright. You can go ahead and you can reiterate, and whatever it is what it is.
Yeah, I believe we decided on it being like a nice shiny silver with like the Ilmater like crest inscribed on it.
Oh, cool. You don't need a holy symbol anymore.
I am the holy symbol.
Exactly. That's why clerics wielded a shield with their god on it.
I
Time
think
to go
we had
ahead and
it so that
tattoo a
the
holy
inscription
symbol
was
onto your
red
flesh.
too, right? Oh, and it had the
Sorry,
little
repeat
whatchamacallits. The thing, the little, didn't it have not a cloak, but what's the thing that's attaches to the armor?
Where's the little
Are you
short
talking
tape?
about? Are you talking about a tabard?
Maybe? Is that like the cloth
Like
piece that
paladins
attaches?
normally. Yeah, that like is on the chest and bears the symbol of your deity.
Yeah, because I think we said there was a tabard on it too then.
Yes.
That was also red.
And there you go. Alright. A couple of very minute changes are made as it's put onto your body. But it fits it fits you very well. And it is exactly as you wanted it to be.
Yay! Yeah, and then we have how much time till the ball?
3
2
days.
days? 3 days.
3 days? Alright. So,
3 days.
after we're done in the town, but prior to us going beneath, wherever that ends up being, I'm gonna take the decorative armor off and have it set aside in our room. That way, whatever we end up doing later doesn't dirty it.
Elfain already expecting to get blood on her clothes.
Hey, she's a college student. When do you not expect that?
True. If you don't mind, I would like to pick up some materials.
Alrighty.
Say it correctly and we'll go.
Kun'Brin, may we go
Correct.
get materials?
If I could kneecap you, I would.
Do it. You won't.
I can't. I don't think I physically can. I would like my lead back. You would eat it.
No, I wouldn't eat your lead. I know it's toxic. I
No,
learned
your
from
body would.
I learned from some of the
Alright.
shell casings.
Drake, what materials are you looking to get?
Funnily enough, a little bit of lead. The stuff to start making those bullets we discussed a while back.
Yep, I remember.
Yep, the ones that I can make from the unique substance
Yes.
without giving much away.
Yes.
As well as some stuff to, like, if I can find organic components like bone or stuff like that.
Yeah, that can be found.
Oh, you need bone?
As
Specific
Kun'Brin
bones.
pulls out a whole ass skeleton from his bag.
Oh, that's where Jerry went! I thought the orcs killed him.
Oh no, I guess I used it. I don't have it anymore.
Fuck. Was it the bone from the
Dragon? Yes.
Yeah.
It was some of the bones, but I used it on my vicious revolver.
Alright.
Yep.
So you are you attempting just for the bullets, or are you attempting to find materials for the whole thing?
For the most part, for the bullets, though, there is a side project I want to make that requires more stuff.
Okay, so for the bullets itself, you're able to find the materials. I will say per bullet, because of the specialty of it, you're going to be looking at we'll say 5 gold per bullet.
Okay. Some of that
you
stuff
can
is
max-
coming from a source that I already have.
Right. You can max out in this current buying excursion. You could max out of buying 10 bullets worth of stuff if you want, for a total of 50 gold.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Any more
And,
than that, and you're put on the city watch list.
I'm not going to be here much longer. Fuck it, I'll buy 100. No.
Fucking
Yeah,
win in
I'm only
Rome,
gonna do
dude.
the 10. Oh, man. Mitch from across the city is telling me to do it? Shit.
No, you think he's telling you to do it, but it's just your inner mind using Mitch's voice.
If that man can spend almost 500 gold on bread and cheese with the drow, you can do it here.
So, outside of the stuff for the bullets, what unique materials are in this shop in terms of like metals, gems, stuff like that?
Well, this is through going without the city. So like going throughout it, kind of picking up the different parts here and there. There's not really much in terms of exotic materials that you think would be good to put in the bullet. It's a lot of anything exotic. It seems to be decorative, not useful.
This isn't just for the bullets as well, though. Some of it will be going on as decorative shit. I'm also looking for materials to use to start supplying towards the combat theater as well, for like special weapons and shit.
So that you notice, it's not that you can't find it. It's that there's a distinct lack of anything specialty. You usually expect to
no
find.
mithril.
Yeah, you kind of expect to find maybe like one thing that's one of those materials, or like a raw ore of this, or someone working with that. You notice the distinct lack of specialty materials. There's iron, there's steel, there's nothing specialty.
Okay.
And as a smith and someone who's familiar with cities, it strikes you as odd that nowhere you go has that.
Yeah. I'm not going to press it. To the organic materials, then.
the most organic material you can find is meat being sold as food.
Damn. Not even a hide?
Not even a hide, actually. Something that's not already worked into something like armor or a tool for use. There's no raw hides.
In Orcish, I'm gonna look at Kun'Brin and say, what the fuck is wrong with this city?
What?
There's
What do you mean?
nothing to make weapons, there's nothing to make armors, there's, outside of the bog standard. More pressing, there's not even hides for sale.
I know a guy.
Alright. I will
I bring him to my friend. I bring him back to the place we got Dev's armor.
Alright. You turn around and you walk back there.
Yep.
And during that time, Mitch,
Yo.
you, Flutter, and Arabella are going through the city. Flutter seems to be using coppers and silvers to buy little, small little, like, hand-carved wooden things and small little handcrafted glass trinkets, just, side of the road stall type of stuff. Occasionally grabs a little snack to give Arabella. You're going, you're through, you're watching. In general, you always kind of keep half your mind out in case there's anything funky. But you're enjoying the moment. It's quite nice. I need you to give me a perception check.
On it.
I'll say with advantage, as you hear a whisper in the back of your mind, say, look up. This deep, almost bassy, barely words. As you hear this rumbling voice, your eyes snap up. And through the crowd of people, through the din of noise, between two passing people, just past them, you see a figure that you saw once in a metaphysical space. An Escher painting of a mental zone that you remember from a couple months ago. Someone close to some of your companions.
Oh, is this the fucking blue dude? I say blue because I always envision him like Cortana showing up in blips, just Chief.
Are you talking about the blue dude as in the guy who keeps popping in during time?
Yeah.
No.
No, there's a
What you
different
see-
one.
What you see is an older gentleman.
Oh, the
white
fucking
hair.
wizard. Alright.
White hair, short, cleanly cut but still styled. Decorative but functional clothes. Gold pins. Filigree of fine make. You see that as he's walking by. For clarification, you spoke to this man in this metaphysical space while you were interrogating a certain individual, where you learned of a connection.
Is that the individual whose head exploded?
No.
That is-
This is way sooner.
Oh, okay.
This. Okay. I know I'm trying to be cute and dance around it, but you have seen this figure and you know this figure's relation to your companions.
This is
This-
Mark, right?
This is Mark. You see him at a stall, walking, fancy clothes. You clock on his right arm, which kind of stands out compared to the rest of the clothing. But over top it, almost embedded in to the skin, is this wrapping weave of metal that kind of ends like just at his wrist. But straight-faced, appears to be talking to somebody, but he moves quickly, he moves with purpose. And you see him about 35 feet away through the crowd.
Heading my way or the other way?
Right now, he's stood still talking to someone, but whenever he moves, it is quick, it is precise, almost practiced.
Okay. What are the girls doing?
Right now, it appears as if Flutter has just purchased a small candied apple on a stick and is giving it to Arabella, who is happily trying to carry all of her other little trinkets and grab the apple at the same time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stick by them, but I'm going to keep him in the corner of my eye. If he heads this way, then I'll react appropriately.
All right. A moment or two does pass, and it appears as if he does turn in your direction, and he makes his way through the crowd. It doesn't look like he's trying to like beeline towards you or anything.
He's making natural movement.
He appears to just be moving down the road in your direction. It is a pretty large road, and many things are throughout the city. But
At
he
the
is
time
making his
that
way
he
in your
decided-
direction.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be waiting when he comes, within, eye-catching distance. I'm going to look at him. If he looks at me, and I'll give him a nod. If he stops, I'll talk. If he doesn't, we'll continue on our way.
Go ahead. He makes it 40 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet. 10 feet is when you now looking at him, he seems to catch you, and you give a nod. He keeps his eye locked on you for but a moment. And let me double check something. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. You catch... What is it? Let's see. Alright. You catch 3 feelings from him. The first feeling, as he gets within 20 feet of you, you catch the feeling of someone who carries himself, dignity, grace, no wasted movements, is confident in himself, but not prideful. It is an earned confidence, as far as you can tell. And then comes a weight. A weight that someone who's confident has a reason to be so. And it's almost oppressive in a moment. Even you having you're at the level where you're immune to fear, right?
Yep.
Even through that, it appears as if something threatens that for just a moment. Only a moment.
Unsettling, not fearful.
Correct. And as he passes in that 10 feet, as you nod at him, he nods at you. Correction, he doesn't nod at you. His eyes meet yours, and there is a flash of 2 ideologies that for as small a fraction of a second as you can imagine, kind of hit head on as he passes by. I'll say give me a quick religion check. "19. This is a man who carries himself with similar conviction to you, in the fact that there's rules to what he does. He is bound by them, though maybe a deity, maybe not a deity. In short, this is a man who carries himself like a paladin. But
Devote.
in that moment, he looks at you, you look at him, he does not return your nod, and he continues to walk past.
So do I.
And you continue upon your day.
Okay. As they come back from the booth, I'm going to look at Flutter, and I'm just going to go, you know, you don't have to worry about money. I can take care of whatever you wish to buy.
It's alright. I'm sure that you have things of your own to worry about for now, and I have more than enough pocket change. And plus,
I do
she
mean
likes
it.
them.
I go
sorry, what
ahead
did you
and
say?
I just, I scruffle her hair. And go,
She has all of her little trinkets.
she does have good taste.
She smiles widely at you.
If you see anything you want, necklaces, earrings, rings, a dress, armor, anything you want, it's on me.
She nods at you. I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate it.
So where
And
to
in that
next?
moment, something unnerving happens. You feel as you shift yourself. It wasn't until now that you realize that you've been compensating for weight somewhere. As your leg feels like it's your hips, your body, like something feels like you've been compensating for something for a long time and it's not there anymore, like having a bulky wallet in your pocket. And then it clicks. When was the last time you talked to... Why is her name
Tabetha.
Tabetha.
blanking on me? When was the last time you talked to Tabetha?
Would have been yesterday. Actually, yesterday night.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
You look down. Tabetha's not on your hip.
Oh no.
And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Oh.
Fuck.
Damn.
Meow.
And, to be
Also-
clear, Mark never passed closer than 10 feet to you.
Yeah.
And the blind sight would have sensed it moving.
The blind sight was coming from Tabetha.
Oh, fuck.
So, for the purposes of this, until you get Tabetha back, you do not function with blind sight.
Okay.
Unless you ask something else for help.
Mm.
But, that's the end of today's session.
Nice.